Hello, welcome to Everyday Christy. In my last video, I mentioned that I was going to create a video on what coursework I use to get my real estate license and how I studied for my exam. So today I'm going to share about how I utilize the Aceable platform and how I studied to pass the Texas real estate exam on my first try. So first of all, I think having a good coursework and institution that provides you the foundational information is very important. I actually signed up for a real estate course 2 years ago from a different real estate course company, but one of the reasons I never finished the course, aside from my busy schedule, was that it wasn't interactive enough. So if you're interested in starting or advancing your real estate career and you're currently looking at what course to purchase, I really think you're in the right place. So why I chose Aceable. So personally, for me, what set AceableAgent apart from the other competitors, for starters, was that they offered an innovative online learning experience that was both engaging and convenient. With their interactive and user-friendly platform, you can learn at your own pace without sacrificing quality education. AceableAgent is also approved by the Texas Real Estate Commission, ensuring that their course meets the highest standards of excellence. And when I was researching what course to purchase, I kept seeing their ad that their team of expert instructors would give us top-notch instruction, and it seriously did not disappoint. The best part of all of this is that AceableAgent's course, they're pretty affordable, and they understand that pursuing a career in real estate can already be a huge financial investment. So they offer competitive pricing options that won't break your bank. Whether you're just getting started or looking to take your career to the next level, I truly think you won't regret purchasing a real estate course via AceableAgent. I know a couple institutions that charge a couple thousands for courses, especially if you're going to university for these courses. But personally, I was able to get this deal for under $500 when I purchased them. But for those who are bad test takers, the online real estate license course also has a guarantee that if you don't pass your licensing exam after 3 attempts, Aceable will refund your money. I hope all of you who are listening to this video will pass on the first try, but I know test anxiety is a real thing, so this does take your disadvantage into consideration. Additional terms and conditions do apply, so please do check the refund policy before you purchase anything if you're worried about not passing. But overall, I really do think they do a good job of covering most materials that come out of the state and national exam. So let me quickly share my screen with you. This is the main page that I ran into when I was first purchasing the Aceable course. So as you can tell, it's 100% truck approved. You get your license at your own pace. You see the pass rates for Texas, and it says it's endorsed by different producing brokers and agents. So you can watch that at your own time. So here are the 3 packages available, basic, deluxe, and premium. I purchased the premium, but personally, I think most people really only need this deluxe package over here, because I don't think I've ever used all the functions that came along with the premium package, like the private tutoring, live webinars, Q&A. If you're the type that needs those type of training or resources, go at it. But I think personally for me, I wish I just kept the deluxe instead of the premium. I feel like I'm kind of making an ad for AceableAgent, but I'm really making this because I enjoyed using their platform. And personally, I think one of the reasons I was able to finish the course so fast was because it was so user-friendly. Their resources were available on my MacBook, iPad, and iPhone. All 6 courses will come with the purchase, and they are divided into different topics, and each topic is divided into short chapters. So it's really easy to set goals in terms of how much you want to complete each week. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. So this is actually my AceableAgent dashboard. So if you can see, these are the 6 courses that were available. And with my package came the national exam, combined exam, and state exam prep. So once you click on the course, you can see that they have little topics over here. And if you click on a topic, this is the little chapters that fall underneath. The check marks mean I mastered it. So that means I usually got all the sub questions or the different quizzes that were part of that correct. These red thunderbolt sign means I missed a couple questions, and it's a sign that you should go back to it. On average, each of these chapters are around 30 minutes, and it has narrated voices if you like that. I personally turned the narration on time to time, but sometimes if I wanted to just quickly finish them, I turned them off. Let's see if I can click on it.
Level 1, Introduction to Modern Real Estate Practice.
So like that, you heard, this is the narrated voice. You can turn it off here on the function. If you do like the audio read along.
Level 1, Introduction to Modern Real Estate Practice.
Yep, so you can quickly change the speed as well. For this purpose, we're going to turn it off so we can just quickly review over it. Each level has like these objectives, like what each of the chapters will cover. And there's also a study plan that comes with the resource. Here, let's go back. So as I mentioned earlier, I personally turned off the narration and downloaded the comprehensive study guide, and you can find them under here, under the resource and study guide section. It's a PDF form. And as you can tell, there's like all the key terms and different study guides that you can use to study. Sometimes when I turned the narration on because I wanted something to hear and write at the same time, I would turn that on and write notes as I was hearing it. I personally like that, especially for chapters that were harder to understand or grasp. But personally, I think even just reviewing over the study guide and taking notes as I was going through each of the units and modules was helpful for me. So what I mean by earlier that there was a study guide was if you go towards the end, there's a study plan. So for each unit or each course, there's different study plans available that you can utilize. There's for this one specifically had an 8-day study plan, a 12-day, and a 30-day. Or you can even create your own study plan. Personally, I went through the 30-day study plan because I was working 9 to 5 and I personally didn't want to burn myself out while doing this. So I wanted to take things slow and wanted to have a consistent study plan. So I tried to finish each course every 30 days. So on average, each chapter has around 30 minutes, and I downloaded this PDF form on my iPad and I followed through things with it. Along with this resource, there are questions in between each chapters and topics. And low-key, I hated those time to time because there were moments that I wanted to just skim through and just get things over with. But I think looking back, these questions helped me be a little bit accountable to really focus on the topics that were being covered. And now, after you're done with this course, there is the final exam, of course. Once you pass the exam, there is a course completion certificate. And this is the PDF that you'll need to send over to Trek when you're applying to take the final state and national exam. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, so here's their certificate. So for every course you complete, there's a certificate for you to view. So this will be the course certificate that you submit to Trek. Let's see, what else could I cover for you? Other than that, let me see. Oh, here you go. I used the practice test actually a lot. So if you look, you can tell that I took the test multiple times. I recommend taking the practice test 3 or 4 times before taking the final course exam that you have assigned at the end of every course. I think the practice test was pretty similar to the course exam that I took. I used the study guide and the practice test, I think, for around 3 to 5 days before the actual course exam. So I think that was beneficial for me when I was studying. So I recommend that plan. There's a lot of other resources available for you once you purchase the course. So those are available for you to look at. So we just reviewed over the coursework and how I utilized to pass my course and study for each of them. For the final exam, I really used the study prep material covered by the course and viewed over the study guides that I wrote all over during each of the course that I completed. So I hope this helps you pass your exam on the first try. Aceable definitely has helped me tremendously on this journey, so I'm a huge advocate of this course. I'll post a link down below for you to use if you'd like to start your journey today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe or go watch my other travel videos, and good luck with studying.